in here with one hand. All right, Monday News Day. Story comes again from the Good News Network, goodnewsnetwork.org. Titled Dirty Dancing, Back to the Future, and E.T. voted best 80s films. Poll reveals top 40 movies from Big Hair Days. A poll of 2,000 adults found 43% believing that filmmaking has never been as good as it was in the 1980s, the era of big hair and leg warmers. Dirty Dancing, Back to the Future, and E.T. were named the best 80s movies of the decade, according to the survey. And there's some culture heft behind their top choices. In 1987, classic Dirty Dancing, starring Patrick Swayze, for instance, won 12 awards after its release, including an Academy Award for Best Original Song. Top Gun, Die Hard, The Terminator, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back also appeared among the top 10 best films named in the survey conducted by one poll. Who were named the most iconic 80s stars? Arnold Schwarzenegger, Tom Hanks, and Tom Cruise. The most influential directors named in the poll were, drumroll, Steven Spielberg, George Lucas, and Ridley Scott. 80s movies have some serious nostalgia power, said a spokesperson for lottoland.co.uk, which commissioned the survey to celebrate its range of new retro games. Many of the films in the list were popular with younger people who weren't even around in that decade, and we're even seeing the clothes and music coming back around, which I never thought I'd witness again. They take you back to the time of big hair and even bigger movies. Today, studios have tried to cash in on the classics, releasing remakes of the original films, like the 2011 version of Let Loose, which only 3% in this poll believed was on par with the 1984 original starring Kevin Bacon. This might be why 35% have encouraged their children to watch films directed from the 1980s, and 66% feel passionate about keeping these films alive for future generations, agreeing with the claim they don't make films like they used to. Maybe you wish to turn back time and relive the 1980s all over again. Watching some of the films in the list below would be a great start. Here are the top 10. Dirty Dancing, Back to the Future, E.T., Top Gun, Die Hard, The Terminator, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, Ghostbusters, and at number 10, Aliens. This is my cold plunge news of the week. Way to keep my mind occupied and distracted while I'm in here. Thanks for letting me distract myself. There's the timer. Time to get out. 3 minutes. Let's go. See the line where I was in the water. It's Monday. Let's have a good week.